Hello, everybody. I'm Dorothy Morgan, professional astrologer. Today, I'm going to talk about the week ahead. Today's November 22nd. I've had a few requests for what's the energy coming up for this week because it's a holiday week. So I'm going to share that with you guys today. So let's just get started right off the bat. Let me share my screen with you. You don't need to see that. We're going to share this one. This is the chart of just this moment in time. I don't add the ascendant and midheaven when I'm doing forecasts like this, just so you know, because everybody's somewhere on the planet. And we don't talk about the houses because depending on where you live, the planets will be in different houses at any given time. Okay. All right. I know, hopefully that's not too far over your head. You don't have, it doesn't have to be, just trust me. I'm going to talk about what's going on in the energy of this week coming up to Thanksgiving, because here in the United States, Thursday is our day of Thanksgiving. It's a day to gather with family, friends, have a meal together. What am I grateful for? However, this isn't always so easy for everybody. Between lots and lots of losses over the last couple of years, and just normal family dynamics, sometimes this doesn't feel great for people. Lots of times this doesn't feel great for people. So how can we use this with the energies of what's going on this week astrologically? So today, which is Monday, the 22nd, we have the moon in the sign of Cancer. She shifted into that last night on the 21st. Now, when the moon is in the sign of Cancer, the energy of that is emotional, and it's its natural placement, natural sign for the moon. And that watery energy has us focusing every month when it's in this sign on family, of course, that's from the moon in Cancer. But what is it that I need for my own nurturing? And whenever, if you follow the lunar cycles or even the moon through the lunar, through the zodiac signs, we'll notice that when the moon is in water signs, there are a few of them, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So when the moon is in those signs, it feels, we feel much more sensitive, and we can see that in the world around us. People are overly emotional, okay? More so than what might be status quo. But what's status quo? The moon changes signs every couple of days. So that's, that's a debate right there. Anyway, so the moon in Cancer right now on the 22nd, and it will stay in the sign of Cancer all the way until Wednesday, the 24th at 11 a.m. Eastern time, when it shifts into the sign of Leo, and that's fiery. So we'll get to that in a minute. So the moon in Cancer today, it is making a hard aspect on the 22nd here. It won't make it till about 3:30 in the afternoon Eastern time. The hard aspect to Saturn, called the quincunx, that it means there's adjustments. And so if you're organizing or planning what family's going to do, you're going to be making those adjustments. That's relatively easy. However, if you're feeling like this is going to be too much for you to go to family, to spend time with family on Thursday, if you feel this is going to be too much for you, this can really stir up that anxiety in you, because you're not sure how to maneuver that and how to get around that. This isn't for everybody. Whoever you are that know this is resonating for you. So what do you want to do? What can you do? The thing that we really want to do with the moon in the sign of Cancer is take a step back and ask ourselves, what do I need from me? What do I need for this nurturing? To nurture me, I need to take care of me. I'm not feeling comfortable. I'm feeling overly emotional. I don't feel safe. Whatever your words are, whatever your feelings are, this is the opportunity for you to really take that time for yourself. Now, throughout the day, and as we're moving into Tuesday, the 23rd, we can see that the moon is coming to an opposition with Venus. Let me go grab that chart, okay? And, oh, nope, I don't have that as a chart posted ahead of time. So here, we'll just use this and I'll animate this. I want to animate this so you guys can see it. So on the 23rd, and it happens in the, early in the morning, like 6 a.m. So let's just go back to 6 a.m. Here we are. Here is when the moon is almost exactly, it's just a little after this, opposite Venus. So what does that mean? So Venus is in Capricorn. So Venus, what I value in Capricorn is I value things to be reliable and dependable and stable. This might even be tradition for some people because, you know, Thanksgiving is a tradition in a lot of ways. Excuse me a sec. Thank you. So there's a lot of tradition. So are we going to play that? Are we going to engage in that this holiday? Because here it is, we're coming up to it. Now over here is the graph for declination. Now declination is a measurement in the sky. If it was on the earth, it would be the latitude. So this is a measurement in the sky. We can also see that the moon and Venus they're opposite each other here. This isn't always the case, even though they are in the zodiac. That's one measurement and that's another measurement. So in two separate measurements, the moon and Venus are with each other in the energy, which is about opposition, which is the energy or in contraparallel is what this one is called. And I'll get to the out of bounds in a second. So what happens here is we have a lot of intensity around what we're being made aware of. Again, that gut feeling. It's like, oh, I really don't want to go, or I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. So you have to, for your own self, for your family, for you, take your time to take care of yourself. Take your time to really honor what it is you want and what it is you're feeling. Because we will be feeling a lot of extreme emotion because both Venus and the moon, Venus has been out of bounds for quite a few months, quite a few weeks, and is kind of descending back down. She'll be retrograde soon. But when the moon is out of bounds and Venus is out of bounds simultaneously, one is north, one is south, you know, the out of bounds energy creates extreme behavior or extreme energy in regard to those two planets. So again, the moon in Cancer. So besides just feeling the intensity of family and emotion, it is ramped up. It is ramped up. And then the Venus in Capricorn is like how badly we want to stick to tradition. But we're going to see this, and I know I'm just talking about this holiday, but you're going to see this in a lot of different ways in our policies, our politics right now, in the court systems. We've seen that in the news. There's a lot of emotion around a lot of things in the world right now. If I once in a while, I just open the window in a way and peek at what's going on in the world. And I'm like, holy Toledo, no wonder I just limit to reading what I want to learn about. And then I have to back it off. I'm just too sensitive for it. But it's there. I'm not naive, but I know it's there. And if we tap into that too much, especially those of us who are sensitives, it really is going to be very uncomfortable, especially with the energy that we've been going through over these last few years. We've all been, on high alert for such a long time. Not everybody feels this way, but the majority of the world does, on high alert for such a long time. We're not meant to stay in that fight or flight situation for this long. So again, back to body care, taking care of yourself. What is it that you need? And being in between eclipses, and being that this moon is in a waning phase now, as we're coming to the new moon eclipse on December 4th, this is an opportunity between these two eclipses to really tap into what you need to let go of. What you need to let go of. And we don't have to focus on specific, but just sink in, give yourself that time to feel. I'm always a very optimistic person, but the energies of what's going on these days, is definitely concerning, but I'm optimistic and I know we'll make it through. However, it feels pretty like, whew, rugged. All right. I'm sorry. That's my gig. Let's see if I have any other. I'm going to stop my share for a second. So I want us just to remember that, take care of yourself and really stay in alignment with what feels best for you. If you absolutely have to go to family, really limit it, really learn how to manage how you're feeling. And we don't get to stuff what we feel because that's not great. But if you're feeling things, definitely feel them and honor how you feel. So if it's a big fat no, I'm not going to family, then honor that no matter what anybody says. And if you're like, yay, let's go, I want to have a conversation with somebody, then do that too. All right, what else do we have? On the 24th, let's see if I can find this in my charts. Yeah, we got this. I haven't shared yet. Hold on. Let me share my chart with you. Here we go. Let me share my screen. Awesome. And we're going to do Mercury ingress into Sagittarius. And you can see this is a few days later. This is Wednesday, the 24th. This is at just Eastern time, 10:36 a.m. You can see in the top left corner. And, moon is still out of bounds, but it's moving south, it's moving back inbounds. Venus is still out. And just as a little side note, I do an in-depth weekly forecast for my membership over on Patreon. If you're here watching this on YouTube, the link is below. If you'd like to join us there, I do 7 videos every month just for them. And then I do a few of these for you guys here on YouTube. So I would love if you want to support me, you can come and join us over there, and that would be wonderful. So let's tidy this up just today before Thanksgiving. Moon in Sag, Mercury in Sag, I meant moon. I saw the moon's in Cancer still. Mercury in the sign of Sagittarius is very, very mouthy. It's in its opposite sign that it rules, Gemini. So it can put its foot in its mouth a little bit too much. Very chatty, very talkative. Sagittarius represents the truth and sharing your truth. And that can be, a little fiery for Thanksgiving, let me tell you, because by the time we get to Thanksgiving, the moon will be in Leo. Let me just animate this. And we'll just animate this a couple hours. There we go. Moon's in Leo. And it is making a trine aspect to Mercury. This is Wednesday. Let me tell you. So Mercury will be in Sagittarius, fire sign, open mouth, insert foot, and or I'm really going to share the truth with you, whether you like it or not. And we also have and or truth coming to the surface around things that, we've been thinking about or investigating or just wondering what's the real story here. All of that coming to the surface. So globally, nationally, a lot of things can be revealed. Personally, locally, you might just say the wrong thing to somebody or finally open up about something that you've been holding back on because you can't hold back anymore. And with the moon in a fire sign in Leo, there are many, that energy, the moon in Leo is very fiery, very dynamic, and really demands attention. And just for a couple hours, it will be in a trine aspect with Mercury. However, the moon will remain in this fire sign throughout Thursday and partially into Friday, all of Friday even. And so we can expect a lot of conversation and dynamic between all of us. I'm laughing. I don't know why. It's just something else. There's always so much. And it really does come down to how you want to use this energy, how you want to play with it. We can certainly have fun with this, especially this fiery stuff on Thanksgiving and Thursday and Friday. But if you're feeling angry and in a very uncomfortable place or a bad place, then this can stir up more of that. And if you're feeling ready and fiery and excited, it can add to that too. So as you can see, there are always many ways that these energies will work and play out. And, it revolves around you. So, you need to kind of get into the best place that you can for you to handle whatever it is that is showing up in your life. All right. Okay. I'll leave you with that. Thank you guys. Don't forget to comment, like, and share. That just helps boost these videos. And I appreciate you very much. And happy Thanksgiving to all of you. And I'll be back shortly, a couple of days even, with the eclipse forecast. So keep an eye out for that. So hit that bell, it will notify you. I like to premiere stuff, so keep an eye out for that. All right, guys, blessings. Namaste.